damage. Upon understanding this, your permission is granted past the golden gates and cities of granite, where patiently the magistrix is grafting my hashish. I don't have to go back in time to find Pangea, the ninth wonder of the world is assimilating the eighth. For lack of a better word, the 9 planets in comparison to them is like the constellations to blind sociology. A mixture of modernized, superstitious astrophysics. Science is religious, but actually the relationship is well hidden, like the true purpose of medicine when imposed upon one who's heard the voice of God to condemn them as threats to economy. Evil's roots are ever thirsty. In conclusion, by unveiling the illusion, is to realize the dirty intrusion. Searching in circles. Masked evangelist. This ocarina of time is the link to the past, inverter to present and future, like the magic remote to a VCR. Operate a rhyme while the ink is sinking fast. A weasel searching in the pen of the roosters. The dragon woke to CCR. The hero surrounded by police cars because he went through a glass window to stop the treacherous villain from escaping with grandmother's purse. With 0 pounds of rupees and a sloppy kiss from a black widow, mocked by prejudiced village men because I crusade in an abandoned hearse.
It's light and such madness to be. It's light
Like Hannibal, love Clarice, like the Beauty and the Beast. When it's either famine or feast, it's the little things about you that drive me crazy. Maybe that's all we need, just for you to side with Sadie. When my mind is lazy, your voice becomes my inspiration. No kind of maybes, no choices from an instigation. You cannot hamper the magnetism, the gravitational natural attraction. You cannot resort to cannibalism. You would not be gratified to satisfaction, misled by demons only to be condemned to addiction of white blood cells, sickle cell anemia, unread. Wicked night once fell, now it fades. Some say I prefer it because of the colors. 'Cause nowadays I search the earth for its natural wonders. This ocarina of time is the link to the past, inverter to present and future, like the magic remote to a VCR. Operate a rhyme while the ink is sinking fast. A weasel searching in the pen of the roosters. The dragon woke to CCR. The hero is surrounded by police cars. Stood at the foot of the brook, watercress spiraling around her and designing the viridescent ravine cheered. Spring will inclining. Prism snake bestowed upon by Mrs. Maternal Nature to wield the golden rod through the cold like a burning razor. Coat the wilted with vernal flavors, evergreen and spearmint. Oppose the wicked with virgin savior, settle every evil spirit. Resplendent light, experiment, paint me a sunset, redolent sight, mirror of heaven. Tasted the nugget when she held the glass lizard to the sky. Rays of rainbows hollow collide, planetary alignment glisten in her eye. Sprang lemon, moringo far and wide, exasperated by her exhilarating performance. The checkered tortoises were fascinated, but she had to lay in the vespertinial foliage, while insect assortments clapped and waited. Alcohol. Thinking of an instrumental to a Springcantation, skip over the page without realization. Drinking elemental teas for elevation, crypto sage for relaxation. Meditating myself into a stone in the jungle in order to slay my would-be predator. Celebrating my health when I know I'm in trouble with disorder brain. Couldn't be competitors. Let me edit the page's orders in order to show you the letters. Let me take you to the border while you're sober with open receptors. It's just one of those things, like why they don't even sell my brand of cigarettes anywhere in the state I live in. They don't have any pharmaceutical medication for curing mental illness. In my state of mind, they have one store that only sells cesspool ingredients for building the Frankenstein monster. One store owner, one floor, corporation so greedy, it's horrible. I can't control my space and time posture. Deltron and Dr. Doomed in the Paleozoic era and flew through the Stone Age. I can't even rollerblade without getting road rage, spattering toads in the rain, going and say no one to blame for these stolen graves or cadavers with no brains. No shame, growing strains of glowing sage, smoking a gator glowing flames, splashing in molten waves, imagining exploring caves, blasted as I wrote this page with a bone in it, bay. It's just one of those things. Sweet nothing. Consider this. You stood me up when I was down. I'm just a little pissed. You came to save me. And let me drown. Not very considerate. Let's finish it now. I was interested in our division into a single digit. This just isn't how our system could be limitless. Instead it ended quicker than beginning. Yet I wish it could be different. I insisted you were innocent while you persisted to not give a shit standing on a smoke ring. Any further interest is business, and I'm not planning on any grand reopening. I'm twisted like licorice, bent over backwards in crab walk, lizards and fishes. I'm so backwards I can't talk slow enough to rearrange the syllables, or fast enough for my tongue to untangle itself. Old enough to have seen change little, young enough to want to change it myself. Sweet nothing. I've settled here high on the promontory with herbal ginkgo hops to experience the season's birth. Else not write an honest story of vernal equinox and what each seed is worth. The design of a spider's web, another example of the beta symbol etched into the cycles of nature. The rhyme of the writer's pen ample to create a vase to sketch you a sight to savor. Life flourishes and dwindles faster than light without restraint or hinder. Light encourages night to kindle, saffron bright down to paint the winter. Consider this. Move forward, you coward, die to know the red dragon who can absorb your powers while blindfolded keg standing. Metempsychosis and isn't easy reaching the state of omnipotence. If you read the diagnosis, you didn't see any previous shapes out of focus. Evolution couldn't stop with man, nor did it begin with microorganisms. The solution was concocted by hand in order to distort our visions. I'm not leaving this spot till it's impossible to breathe. Whether I see or not is optional to me. And when I woke, you were gone. I almost didn't notice that you broke with the dawn. Like a ghost, solar phobic. Without a note or warning. Keep hoping you'll call. It's 4 in the morning. I can't sleep knowing you're gone. Rolling quarters. Eat, drink, keep smoking the bomb. Laurora.
Now the huge tail is passing the tower. She's lifting up. We have tower clear. We have tower clear. We're beginning to feel the first thunderous roar. I can see her rising now as she's going up straight into the roll program, which she should be completing. We should expect to hear from the astronauts as this spit of land is beginning to shake with the...
With the Denise show officially cancelled, we can finally travel beneath the sea. On E, mysteries and scandals, fighting the battle to receive the key. If Aurora's aura is as colorful as northern lights, then Laura is the oracle. As wonderful as growing life, seraphic, laureate, amorphously amorous, phantasmagoria, tormentingly torrid, Laura, Lord Sangia, permanent coma. She's the icing on my toaster strudel, born on Pangea, fertile mocha, enticing spoken musical. Now I'm totally embarrassed. This was designed to have a plan, a proposal of marriage. And signed, avid fan. Vital signs convalesced. She was the suicidal queen, the final sign of apocalypse. Who needs rivals with friends like these? When Nadine takes a lover, he's under suspicion of some malicious intentions. Quigley needs to stay down under. When I become a magician and give him a listen. The prettiest woman, Julia Roberts. Eat your heart out. Forgive me if I couldn't. You were not the dream I carved out. I'm not a groupie and assume that her movies are sex lies and videotape. Just shoot me if it's true. Usually she's petrified of serial rape. Oh, Laura, San Giacomo. With the Denise show officially canceled, we can finally travel beneath the sea on E. Mysteries and scandals, fighting the battle to receive the key. If Aurora's aura is as colorful as northern lights, then Laura is the oracle, as wonderful as growing life. Seraphic laureate, amorphously amorous, phantasmagoria, tormentingly torrid, Lord Sangia, permanent coma. She's the icing on my toaster strudel. Born on Pangea, fertile, Lamocha, enticing, spoken, musical. Now I'm totally embarrassed. This was designed to have a plan. A proposal of marriage and signed avid fan. Vital signs convalesced. She was the suicidal queen. Prosaic Führer influenced only by his own affluence, doomed since the Paleozoic era, fluent in the tune of acoustic verbal products, rhetorical, politically confused, on-off balancing economy roles, common prehistorical infinity osmosis carpet-bagging democracy. I'm calling the district justice and announcing myself a journalist who has witnessed an obstruction and written and etched it permanent. On the cover of the Evening Times, the constable scandal. The discovery of thieving crimes is not impossible to handle, expected, but must be resisted. Your retributor's blood is forgiven quicker when death is physician-assisted. The executor is judged in the bigger picture. 'Tis better to be delivered to paradise now. The exodus alone sends shivers. My liver is shriveled. Dare I surmise how? My flesh and bone is death and cinder. Suppose I was a pro-con and my prose was commonly referred to as slow calm. I was going to die before my old mom hoes, bothering me with words like, don't, John, don't put the soaps on, and I won't. Don't grow fond, and I won't choke you with a rope around your throat. Don't show you how you're supposed to. Don't you know how to smoke? If I was broke, I would smoke you. I'm sold out of dope, hoping to procure a profuse. Where did I go wrong when I was supposed to go right? When I left the stove on for most of the night. That is antique, futuristic, eccentric, and retrospective.